Alarak.
The Tal'Darim have yielded to my authority and the Death Fleet is now under my command. I will use them both to avenge Amon's betrayal.
Do your people believe in this cause, as you do?
What they believe is of little consequence. What matters is that they obey.
You choose to rule differently than I, Alarak. Despite this, we may not only end the violence between our kind, but forge a powerful alliance.
Can we now? My people are vastly different than yours, Hierarch.
We both desire vengeance, and we are both Protoss. Is that not enough?
Oh, very well. Submit to my absolute authority, and we may indeed unite our forces.
Do not test me, Tal'Darim. Amon is a mighty foe. Your people cannot hope to stand alone against him. You will side with me, and together we will send him back to the abyss.
So you do understand my culture after all. Let us say that for now, we have struck another bargain.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Ire, and let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Ire only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of the now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch.
Alarak has brought his ascendants into our fold. They are fierce, but strong.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
Cassar de Templari. Rohana.
I can see it, Artanis. The truth Amon wishes to hide. While his brethren, the Xel'Naga, slumbered through the millennia, Amon and his followers descended upon Ire.
And he uplifted our people. They ruled over us as teachers, as gods.
He changed us, manipulated our essence. But we grew beyond his control. He and his followers fled to Xeris to create the Zerg. The hybrid are the culmination of his efforts. False Xel'Naga, created in his image. We must...
Rohana, this is too dangerous. You cannot go on like this.
I must, Hierarch. It is my duty to know the truth, to bear it. I know now. This is my purpose.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye?
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us, or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
The Keystone is... The Templar and the Tal'Darim have joined forces.
Tal'Darim and Alarak have joined our fight, but we cannot strike against Aiur until Amon's armies have been brought low. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
Hierarch, as ordered. My Dark Templar have tracked Mobius Corps to their base within the asteroid belt of Revanskar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of Adun will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his. Ready our ships for assault.
Hierarch, Mobius Corps' vessels are not moving into attack position.
Something isn't right.
Our shielding has been punctured. I'm detecting Terran cloak signatures on the lower decks, heading toward the bridge.
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of Adun fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. Mobius Corps will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, you know their defenses better than any other. I entrust this task to you, Facesmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
The Tal'Darim and Al...
The Mobius was...
Let us go. You have not enough minerals.
This platform has been locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
The shadow spread.
Let us proceed. Justice is served.
This platform has been locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
We are ready. Agreed. Justice is served.
The shadow.
Warfield awaiting the call. I stand ready. Let us proceed. Justice is served. Battles over. We are poised for I stand ready. We are poised for victory. Battles. Seraphim, command me. You have guide my blade. Listening. We are poised for victory. Let us proceed. Upgrade complete. Prepare to engage. Mineral field depleted. Battles won. Engaging.
It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational. These navigational controls in the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources. The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate.
Zara Kunul. The time. Victory awaits. Agreed. To victory. We are poised for victory. Carrier has arrived.
You have not enough minerals. You require more Vespine gas.
Victory awaits.
Mineral field depleted.
La Azul.
I am detecting several banshees approaching our nexus.
Amon has awoken. We sleep no more.
La Azul.
Kassan.
Base, you have not enough minerals.
Receiving. Guide my blade.
I am eager to strike. Victory. The skies await. Time for battle. La Farash. Where do our enemies lurk?
Un anak baru.
You have not enough minerals.
Command me. For Phoenix. We are poised, awaiting the call. We are ready.
Karax, we are having difficulty repelling the hybrid on the Spear of Adun. Have you located their stasis chambers?
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Victory awaits. Make use of me. For Phoenix. Let us proceed to victory. Identity input. Awaiting the call. Zoom.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
The skies await.
You have not enough minerals.
This platform has been locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
Justice is served. Battle is on.
The shadow spreads.
We are poised for victory. This warrior awakens.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Agreed. Let us proceed. Identify our foe. Victory awaits.
You have not enough minerals.
The enemy shall be purified. We are ready. We are poised for victory.
I am...
Let us proceed. Zarakunu.
It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational. These navigational controls in the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources. The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate.
Make use of me. Awaiting.
Cry on! Mineral field depleted.
Laugh the enemies. Let us proceed. Time is now. I stand ready.
Your warriors have
I am detecting several banshees approaching our nexus.
Amon has awoken. We sleep no more.
additional pylons.
We are ready. Anakparu.
You have not enough minerals.
We are poised for victory. Justice is served. To victory. The battle is won.
Their stasis chambers.
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
Enough minerals.
Zoc Talon input command. We are poised for victory. We are ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Carrier has arrived. Azum. We are ready. Victory awaits. Agreed.
Our pylon is under attack.
To victory. Prepare to engage.
You require more Vespene gas.
My blade yearns to meet our foe. Protocols aligned. Command me.
Upgrade complete.
We are ready.
You require more Vespene gas.
Let us proceed. Justice is served. Prepare to engage. The time is now. To victory. The battle is won. Zara Kunur. Agreed. To victory! In the name of Amon!
No, I will leave that to you.
Justice is served. Agreed. Engaging my blade. Command me. Meet the enemy in battle. Zara shall be purified. We are ready.
Alan Pokon.
Time is now. Azum. To victory. Justice is served.
You require more Vespene gas.
The time is now.
Upgrade complete.
Speak your The battle is won. Zara
secret chambers are gone, and their solarite is ours. That went better than I'd hoped.
Command me.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting the call. Victory awaits. We are poised for victory. Zarakulu. Let us proceed.
Mineral field depleted. Your warriors.
We are ready.
You must construct additional pylons.
Carrier has arrived. Let us proceed. The power core is destroyed. Mobius core energy reserves dropping to 66%.
Excellent work, Phase Smith. Press on!
Your probes are under attack.
Transmit. Protocols align. Let us proceed.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Have engaged the enemy. You have not enough minerals.
Nearly offline, Hierarch. There is only one more core.
Well done, Karax. The attacks on the ship have slowed.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Justice, victory awaits. Victory awaits. Justice is served. Speak your demands.
Battle cruisers are warping away from the Spear of Adun.
Yes, I believe I have found them. It is no matter. We will not be deterred. The final power core has been destroyed. We must strike now. Hierarch, is the Spear of Adun secure?
Yes, we repelled the invaders before they could reach the solar core. Our weapon systems are yours to command.
It was my honor to serve. Fire!
Amon's hybrid facility lies in ruin. His hybrid armies shattered, and yet, for the briefest of moments, we lingered on the cusp of ruin. We endured because of the actions of one brave Templar. In the midst of darkness, I have seen a light. I have seen defiant hope. Carax of the Kalai, you were born a craftsman from a caste of engineers. But now, you stand as a warrior. Today, it is clear that the age of castes has come to its end. Today, we must all become Templar.
You strive to maintain this flawed existence, but you will not stop me.
Amon, I have destroyed your Terran army, eradicated your hybrid facility, and turned your servants to my side. All that is left is your destruction.
Impudence. You are insignificant in the face of the salvation I bring. You will come to Ire and die.
He is gone. He is so arrogant. Just as he could look into me, so I have looked into him. His form is almost complete, and now he waits for us to return. He plans to bring the Great Fleet down upon us. There is a way around this. We have to eliminate the sacred psi matrix that powers Ire, or we are all doomed.
If he intends to use the Golden Armada to stop us from destroying his body, then you are right. Destroying the psi matrix is essential. It seems this connection of yours has proved worthwhile. But it is time to free yourself from Amon. Sever yourself from the Kala.
I would relinquish all that I know.
It is the only way. Unshackle yourself from the past, Rohana, and step into this new age. Set a course for Ire.
The Spear of Adun has finished replicating the new combat unit. You can assign...
Such hubris. To think that they could control what they did not understand. Oh, it's always hubris with the Terrans. Get too close to a black hole, and it will crush you.
We once thought the same of the Tal'Darim, Alarak. We believed you mindless and obedient slaves.
And we thought you were weak, impure, and unworthy. And yet now we stand together.
Perhaps we acted too rashly with Mobius Core. There may have been a different way.
Oh, Templar, is there ever a moment when your people do not doubt themselves? No, Artanis. Extermination was the only course. The hybrid leave nothing to save.
The Golden Armada has devastated the sector.
Rohana, before you freed yourself from the Kala's grip, did you see anything else?
Yes, I saw Amon's end. As the Firstborn created the Kala, the Xel'Naga were disturbed from their slumber. They felt an absence within the void itself. They discovered Amon and his followers at Xeris, and a war among the gods erupted. Amon unleashed the Swarm.
And the Swarm consumed the Xel'Naga.
Only a fraction remained within Ulnar. In the final confrontation, Amon was felled, but he was not defeated. He returned to the void, twisting it with his hatred. His servant, Narud, machinated for eons, seeking a body to sustain his master.
The hybrid.
A stepping stone towards the host body he now forges upon Ire. His plan is almost complete.
We are still here, Ohana, and he can be defeated again.
Karax did well. I think you will make a fun.
Capital ships have docked within the Spear of Adun. They await your preference.
Valor is eternal.
Carrier has arrived.
Valor is eternal.
The legendary Arbiter vessels have been reconstructed due to our great need. They can be deployed at your discretion.